What's up, y'all? It's your boy, The Amazing King, coming to you live in the color, bringing that oh so amazing touch. And I want to welcome you back to the Get Ready For It podcast, season 2. We back up in this thing, doing a little thing IEs, a little sleaze IEs, a little eat IEs. My boy's in the building. Go ahead, let them know who you is.
Up jumps the boogie. It's your boy, KP in the motherfucking building. We about to have a good day.
Now, guys, Savage XL, he's not here. He took a trip on a hot air balloon. Hopefully he stays up there sky high. Hopefully to Alaska. So
you talking all that shit, but you know you missed that man, bro.
What?
Right. You ain't even had no comeback. You ain't got nobody to argue with, no nothing.
It's just you. You guys, just to let you guys know, it's just actually me and my boy KP in the building. We thought we'd get a little more intimate with you because we definitely want you guys to get a little bit more familiar with us and who we are and what we do and how we do it in this thing, anyway, dang. We go ahead and get started here, KP?
Let's go, man.
Okay, so we're going to definitely start off with getting to know my boy KP, if I say his name right.
Right.
His full name is K. Parker, but we abbreviate that for KP because I clearly can't say his name right at all. That's too many letters in one name. But we're going to go off and ask a couple questions about my friend here. So, KP.
So what up?
Take me back. Let's go in the time machine. Take me back to 1975 when you was born. I want to know about young Darius. Tell me about young Darius.
Fuck off. I would say young me was very optimistic and creative in a way. I always prided myself on like standing out and stuff like that. So I was already weird as fuck. I just found a way to make it cool.
Made it cool?
Yeah.
Did somebody tell you that? Or you just started saying it yourself?
Well, when people notice you for the things that you do, then, it's kind of just something you don't have to you don't have to make it. It's just kind of.
They could just be noticing your height. You are taller than most people.
Yeah, which already made me noticeable. So then I started doing, things out of the ordinary. So
I'm 5'9". They notice me. Hey, excuse me. Well, since we talked about young Darius, the young gap tooth bad body young man, let me ask you about a little bit more other people in your life. Let's talk about your family. What's up with them? We want to get to know about your mom, your brothers. Tell us about the people in your family. Stop being stingy with the information. Tell us.
Well, I mean, shit. My mom's from she's from Connecticut, and then she moved down to Georgia. Of course, met my dad. I have 6, maybe 7 brothers.
Name them. Ooh.
I can name all my brothers. I don't have a problem with that.
We waiting.
Hold on, wait. There's
Lord Jesus, y'all. You don't know if you are family with
Derek, Josh, Papa, Delwyn. Yeah, 6. I got 6 brothers, and my sister, Taylor.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that you know your brothers. How was growing up in your household as with those brothers and your mom and stuff like that?
Well, I was a middle child on both my mom and my dad's side.
Okay.
So I was always I always had somebody to look after and somebody to look after me. So it was always I always felt both ends of it, and I was always caught in the middle of some shit. Either way it went.
Well, excuse me, just cough right in the mic. What high school did you go to?
D.M. Thera High School.
Tell us about that experience, because there's always a high school experience.
Sheesh, man. My high school experience was fucking intense. I can honestly say I've been to, high school football games and shit like that. I've been around a lot of people. I walked in that fucking school, man. I saw them fucking people. I was like, damn, they go here, bro. This shit wild as fuck. Yeah, no, my school was not the best school in the county. Probably one of the worst schools you can go to. But, you know what I'm saying? Big ups to everybody that went to Thera, you know what I'm saying? Class of 2011, you feel me? Goddamn, everybody that's out there that made it out, you feel me? Goddamn, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with y'all folk, man, you feel me?
What did you learn from your high school experience?
Shit, I learned a lot. I learned a lot of do's and motherfucking don'ts. I can tell you that much. Goddamn shit's some shit I can't speak on, and others is just.
Well, tell me about the stuff you can speak on. Give my audience an example. They want to know you. They trying to get to know who you is and where you been.
Yeah, I went to one of the most rugged high schools you could ever go to, and I could say one of the things that stuck with me the most was just be you, bro. Just be exactly the person you were meant to be. Being anything outside of that will either one or two things that happen. You'll end up in a predicament you don't want to be in, or you'll end up in a predicament you do want to be in, but you can't enjoy it because you are not the person who you are portraying to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
So young Darius was a man of a lot of talent, a lot of personality.
Yeah, man.
A lot of good behavior and just an overall
I
good
wouldn't
person.
say good behavior.
No, you were a horrible child. That's the truth of it. I'm trying to dress it up.
Nah,
He's a horrible child. Okay?
Don't put that shit
Man
on me.
caused problems,
Nah,
headaches.
Hell,
I remember
no.
one time he told me how he beat up a kid for no reason. He just was.
Nah,
he
I
saw
never
saw
beat
somebody
nobody
get
up.
one of your friends jump in and you said you must stop him. You forget that
Well,
story.
I was different.
It's different.
Yeah.
KP, the audience wants to know why you attacked somebody you didn't know.
Cause I honestly walked into the situation. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck going on? I just see my niggas like stumping and kicking this dude on the ground. I was like, damn, that's crazy. So I started doing it for a little bit, and I stopped. I didn't truly know what was going on.
This is what I'm talking about. You see how he has changed and grown from man. Horrible child.
I stuck his ass out for a little bit. I was like, wait a minute, I really don't know that. Cause before I started, I was like, yo, what the fuck? What the fuck are y'all niggas doing? What's going on? And niggas was just like, they weren't even looking at me. They'll look at me and then they'll look down. They start stumping his ass out. I was like, all right, shit. And that was the day I wore my Timbs. So I was in the mood to kicking stumping nigga ass out. But I was like, all right, let me stop.
Tim's, y'all. You know how heavy Tim's is? He was trying to kill that man,
heavy.
y'all.
Yeah.
So after you got done stumping people out, you moved from Georgia to Florida.
Yes, sir.
Because you are a native from Georgia, and you moved over to the Sunshine State. It's those S, those U's, those W's, those Q's, those R's, those S, those A's, B, C, D, E, F, G. For me. Those are those words I can't pronounce. We're just gonna pray for my healing.
Please.
What made you move? Moving to different states is a big decision. Then what made you move?
It is. I was originally gonna go to college in South Carolina, but my then girlfriend, my now wife, found out she was pregnant. At the time, we were not together. We had decided to go our separate ways. She moved down here to be with her family, go to school. I was going to stay in Georgia and go to school in South Carolina, blah, blah, blah. And then we found out she was pregnant. We kind of had, like, made an assumption of, like, what if she was pregnant, because we was broken up, but we was still, fooling around or whatever. And then we had, like, a little scare, but time went by and then nothing happened. So we was just like, all right, well, fuck it, And then come to find out she was pregnant, and it was either stay in Georgia, go to school, live my own life, and be who I wanted to be, do what I wanted to do, or come down to Florida and be responsible and be a dad. I mean, honestly, I'm glad I left, because ain't no telling, like, the type of father I would have been, or how adamant I would have been about, like, being in my son's life. So, like, by being in 2 separate states, 6 hours away, that's a drive, or an hour flight away, and I don't know. It would have just been weird to me.
And you think that was the best decision?
That was the best decision. I was not working. I did not have a job. I didn't go to school. I didn't go to school just because I had got accepted into the school and everything, but I didn't figure out, like, my living situation, because I was trying to figure out how the fuck I was going to tell my mom I was having a kid. And, so I missed out on that opportunity. And honestly, I was just sitting around, bro, and I probably was going to get into some shit that I probably shouldn't have been in the first place.
Okay. Speaking about that, since you explained that, what is something you're happy that you have moved on from?
Trying to please everybody.
Okay.
I spent a lot of time, like, trying to do what other people wanted to do, or even just like even with my mom, like she had like this vision of like how my life was supposed to go, what I was supposed to do, who I was supposed to be. And that's kind of tough when, you know what I mean? I just graduated school. Like I said, I wasn't working. I wasn't going to college, or at least I was trying to find somewhere to go. And then my mom had this whole fucking layout of my life, and I didn't have none of the answers to none of the questions she was asking, which made our relationship a little rough. It made it a lot rough, really, because I was never home, and she was always like, "Where you at? What you doing?" And I really wasn't doing shit. But she's a mom, so she's supposed to worry.
She's supposed to worry. Supposed to slap this dog shit out your ass,
Yeah.
make you a better person. Well, excuse me. Want to ask you a couple more questions here. I got a good one. Since you are a music lover and connoisseur, and you also are a rapper, a poet, a writer, a speech therapist, architect. Archer. We're gonna do it just archer. It's a word. You're an archer. You do like bow and arrows and stuff. What got you into doing music?
My older brother played piano. He played trumpet, and he played a various number of instruments. My older brother Rod, and growing up, he was like, that was my biggest inspiration to do anything. So I started out playing violin, went from violin to cello, went from cello to trumpet, went from trumpet to like the drums. And I taught myself how to play the guitar. Well, I was learning to play the drums. I never really got into it. That shit is a lot. It's a lot. But I was really more so of a strings type of person. So.
I'm a music. Okay. Anyway, let me keep it going. I was gonna say I was a musician, but it's not my time. This is about my boy KP. What is your biggest fear, KP?
Oh man, spiders. Is that like you were just talking about? Like,
we could lead in that direction. I didn't put no definition. What's your biggest fear?
Goddamn spiders. I can't do spiders.
Why spiders?
Motherfuckers got 8 legs and a mind of their own, and them bitches like to jump and do all types of shit. You know, there's certain spiders out there that eat birds.
Yes.
Bitch, I
Can you watch movies with spiders in them?
To an extent. I'm not like, if I see it on TV, I'm like, type shit. I'm more of like if we sitting right here chilling right now, and a big ass spider was to just drop down right now, I'm gone. I've only been brave around spiders twice in my life, and they both had my son in those situations.
So you had to man up at that point. She's the spider of the sun.
It was, and I chose my son. I had put my big boy pants on. Yeah, it was one time he was in the bathroom peeing. He just jetted, like no toilet flush, no nothing. All you heard was pee, and then he came out running. and everybody was like, "What the fuck is going on? You alright? It's a spider." And I was like, "Fuck, man." A what? It's a spider. And my wife had the nerve to look at me and was like, "You want me to go?" Hell no, he told me, so now I have to go. Like, fuck. And then like I went and got the broom.
Right.
And like, you know how in the movies like the kid be like right there behind the parent. He was right there. So he leave me no wiggle room to like pussy out, because he's like right behind me. So I go in the bathroom, and like lo and behold, like I'm looking for, because he's like, "Oh, it's by the shower curtain." So I'm over there fucking with the shower curtain, and lo and behold, the shit is literally above my head.
I hate that. Spiders do that. Spiders do that all the time. They be at one spot, you be looking away, they ain't a whole nother, they right on your face.
That shit was right. Like I'm fucking with the shower curtain. I'm getting ready to walk out the door, and something was just like look up, and it was a big ass spider. I swung that broom so fast. And the second time was we was walking toward the door to go out the door, and the spider was coming toward us. Like I don't know if it saw us, but I saw the shit because my son didn't see it. He just walking. He just we finna go to the bus stop. And like the spider literally would have jumped on him, and I'd have had to throw my whole kid away. I'd have had to throw his ass away. But no, I had stopped him, and then what fucked me up was later on that day, my wife came to me and she was like, Did you kill a spider or something this morning? And I was like, yeah, why? She was like, because my son, I guess he had told, he was like, "Oh my God, Mom, my dad saved my life this morning." I said, little did he know, I was scared as fuck, and I just happened to see the spider before the spider saw him, and I didn't, you know how you like pull somebody back, like, yo,
Right.
back up. I snatched his ass. Like he was in trouble or something. He like pissed me off. I snatched his ass all the way behind me and I killed the spider. But he saw that shit as like a heroic moment.
Right. That just saved my life. Bitch, you was scared for his life.
I was scared. I was scared for both of us.
Those are fear reactions.
That adrenaline
For
kick.
real, that's all that was.
And I was like, shit, I can't be no pussy in front of my son. Hold on now. But yeah, other than that, like, I don't really do like fear. I really don't fear too much.
Okay. A man of no fears. He's
I wouldn't
lying
s-
like a mother.
I wouldn't say that. I
Scared of
just
nigga scared of his
if I had
reflection.
to name something I was scared of, a spider will definitely be number one.
Okay. What's your favorite color?
I'm gonna say blue or like purple.
Those are color of royalty.
Yes. that's all like purple.
Of the melanin complexion.
Know what I'm saying?
Okay. And what's your favorite food?
Oh, chicken wings, man.
What type of chicken? wing?
Lemon pepper. Or you can give me
Disgusting.
like buffalo with lemon pepper sprinkles. Goddamn. I used to be a barbecue man, real heavy back in the day, but you know, I don't.
Lemon pepper is disgusting.
Yeah, no, chicken's definitely my favorite. Chicken wings, to be specific, like chicken wings. Like I ain't got nothing against chicken, but chicken wings, like I could eat that shit every other day.
Can we move past the lemon pepper? Because my audience is disgusted.
Nigga, no, they not, bro. Niggas out there like lemon pepper, bro.
Okay, what's your favorite show, TV show?
Like right now or just like all time?
All times.
All time, mine would be like Fresh Prince, like hands down.
Boo.
Hands down my favorite. That or I gotta give it to that, the Wayans Bros, or like George Lopez.
George Lopez was a good show.
That shit was funny. That shit was funny as fuck.
Nick at Night, let me tell you something. You was the one. I love
Yeah,
George
not
Lopez.
for real though. They did their thing on that one.
Okay. What was your favorite subject in high school?
Science. I've always been a science
Why?
man. Yeah.
Why
I've
science?
always just the thought process of it all. There's no boundaries. There's no box for you to sit in. It's all as you go. Like literally, it could be one thing today and another thing tomorrow. Hell, it could be one thing right now and another thing in 30 minutes. Like science is always open, and other subjects like math, you have to go by like a certain way of doing stuff. And science is always about opening up and learning new things and learning new ways to do things.
I was a scientist one day. It lasted for like 3 seconds. Then I realized, what the hell am I doing science? Huh? What's an insecurity?
That I have?
Yes, what's an insecurity that you have?
I mean, sometimes. Well, I used to be really insecure about like my gap and my big lips, and just being skinny. 'Cause it was like, growing up, it was always like, oh, you so skinny. Oh, why your lips so big? Oh, you got that gap in your mouth. But I honestly and truly, I learned to love my gap when I was in like 6th grade, and my mom was like gun ho, like on getting me braces. Like she was not letting that shit go. Like every day I woke up, she was talking about that shit. Oh, do you want to get braces? Do you want to talk about it? Blah blah blah. And I was just like, nah. I was open to it at first, and then I had started talking to people who had braces and shit like that, and I was just like, I gotta go through all of that for straight teeth. Shit. I'm good. I love myself. And just, I kind of grew into my lips.
Just to let y'all know, ain't enough metal in the world. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. Oh, them braces would have went on. They wouldn't fix shit. Let y'all know that right now. Oh Lord,
Fuck you.
I'm just gonna be honest with you
Yeah,
guys.
fuck
know
you,
what I mean?
man. Fuck you.
Okay, another question for my boy. I think the audience is getting to know you a little bit better. You know what? You treat your wife good. So my question to you is, who taught you, KP, how to treat women?
That's a really good mixture of my mom and my dad and just people in general. My mom was always like, be open to listening to people, like even if it's a bum on the street and he stopped you and tried to talk to you about something. If you felt like it resonated, God put that person in that moment in your life to tell you that little moment, tell you that little thing for just a little second. So Mainly just like, listening to my mom and, also my dad, he was probably an ain't shit person, but he had his views on, how to treat women and handle women. Especially, he was really big on being a gentleman. So I say big up to my pops.
So you were a gentleman and a scholar in your previous life, or you currently still that person?
Oh, no. I was always a gentleman. The scholar part is where we have issues.
Right. See, I took a long time for me to get that degree. So if somebody asked you to tell them a couple of your character traits about yourself, what would you say?
I'm funny, I'm passionate, and I would say those are probably my two favorite things about myself as far as like traits. I'm funny and I'm passionate. I love to smile. I love to have a good time. I love to make other people smile and have a good, help other people have a good time. And whenever I'm about something, I'm all about it. So whether if it's a person, a place, or a thing, or whatever it is, I'm always passionate about something. And I think sometimes that's probably like one of my biggest flaws too, because sometimes I don't know how to let shit go. And sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't. So who knows?
Okay. Full of passion and just, goofiness, Roger Rabbit type of nigga.
Hey, he had a bad bitch though.
He had a beautiful female, icon female. They don't make him like her no more. Anyway,
she was never.
Call it what you want to. She was real to somebody. Another question for you: do you believe that you have generational curses? Generational curses are things that has transferred from family member to family member to family member. It's like embedded into your family. Like somebody always in your family say, "Oh, this is what happened. Oh, that happened to you. That happened to your uncle." Da, 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 da. Do you feel like you have that in your family?
Yeah, I feel like I feel like I set the tone for a lot of my younger cousins and stuff. Not that to say that I'm like the best person in the world or anything.
You ain't shit.
I definitely
Monday
ain't.
Through Sunday. And on Bluesberry Day, you horrible.
Hey, shit. I am not the best role model in the world, but yeah, I mean, a lot of my family, I just think as a kid, I kind of always knew I wanted to have kids of my own and a family of my own, just because none of the people in my family are married, and if they were married, they're probably no longer married, or I just don't think nobody's like ever happy in a relationship, or like in my family in general. And I feel like I wanted that for me and myself, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, something, you struggle with is a relationship, but you got to put the work in. But other than that, yeah, and that in jail, to be honest with you, because shit, my dad wasn't the best person in the world, and I think he rubbed off on my brother, or my brothers, a lot more than he did with me, which every day I'm thankful for. And even talking to my brother, he kind of, one of my brothers on my dad's side, and he kind of said it, and he was just like, I just feel like I would have had more of a father-son relationship with my dad rather than like a friendship with my dad. So it's just not going to jail, being a great father to my kids, and just trying to, be better every day, man.
Real statement by a real man doing real life things.
Yeah, man. Trying.
KP.
Trying.
So who are some people in your life that motivate you to do better?
Oh man, my wife is definitely one of those. And I would say, I think in general, just like my family. Like if I consider you family, you push me in some way, shape, or form, or fashion. Whether it's making music, whether it's just being a better person, or just like just even when I call you sometimes just about some stupid random shit, and you just be like, "Nah, bro, don't do that dumbass shit." I just be like, "All right, cool."
Do you listen?
I do, for the most part.
Every 10th time I tell him, he's working on himself.
Listen,
I remember one time I told this man, he said, yeah, da-da-da-da-da. I was like, I don't think you should do this. Think this man listened to me? Week later, I should have listened to what you said. Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, you should have. Now I'm just going to leave your ass over there. No, I'm not. I'm going to come help you. I'm going to handle the situation.
I think that goes both ways on both ends. So
It does. Let me ask you two questions that are going towards more the podcast field here. What made you want to be a part of the Get Ready for It podcast?
Well, I didn't motherfucking want to be.
Mm-hmm.
I was just playing. I mean, I really didn't. You asked me to be a part of it. You was just like, yo, I got this idea. I got this concept. Let's make it happen. A lot of arguing went into that. A lot of back and forth bickering.
Oh, God. A lot of argument, a little bit of argument.
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah, a lot of back and forth, you know. What's your name, boy?
King?
I called you motherfucking government. But yeah, no, it's just, you know, you asked me to be a part of it, and
Right.
I'm supportive.
You know,
Sure, man.
A-type personalities, you know, when it's coming to something, it's going to be some trials and errors and some disagreements. I don't call them arguments. I call them disagreements of, you know, things that should be done. But life goes on. You work through that
It does.
and you got to figure out what the fuck to do. What is the end goal for you when it comes down to the podcast? What are you looking for? What are you going to do with the opportunity?
I mean, you know, you got to put yourself out there, man. Enjoy it. I want to first enjoy this. I don't want it to be a task. I don't want it to be anything other than something that we enjoy doing that turns into something else, you know, positive or further along in the road. But yeah, we trying to get a check, man.
For real.
Any sponsors, anybody out there, hit us up.
You know,
today.
I learned a valuable lesson from a lady named Susan. If you don't put yourself out there, you're never going to make that money. She was a prostitute. She told me this. And because of what she said, it's always stuck with me. Because after I got done doing our session, because I paid for my service, we had a deep conversation on how she got to where she's at, stuff like that. I'm playing. But, no, I want to listen, Amazing King, I don't live my life like that.
Out here hoeing.
But when I get 68 and I don't got nobody still, guess what I'm going to do? Don't ask no questions, won't be no problems.
Hey, you talking about?
Anyway, the last question I want to ask you is, what would KP tell young Darius Amigos Bailey?
Wow, that was a lot.
It was a lot.
I would tell myself, don't ever lose that spark, because I feel like I was a lot. I'm trying to figure out like the words. I was a lot more outgoing. I was a lot less afraid of failure than I am now. And I feel like I would tell myself to always hold on to that. Always be exactly who you were meant to be, which was, you know, fun, loving, outgoing. And you know, just don't let nobody try to, even if they do try to tear you down. Sometimes you got to build yourself back up. And I think I learned, one thing I did learn from a good friend of mine is to believe in yourself when nobody else does.
Listen, those are some good words spoken by a good man. Well, I want to thank you so much for sharing and getting the audience to get to know about you,
bitch, because it's your time,
it's motherfucker.
turn?
It's my turn?
Yes, I got questions.
I don't know if I'm ready yet for this. I'm a simple man with a simple spirit. So this
motherfucker ain't shit simple about this motherfucker. This nigga is motherfucker's complex, goddamn. So go ahead. Put my interview voice on.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
So I ain't fuck around with you, man. Tell the people about yourself, brother.
My current self or my younger self?
Nigga, who are you today?
Who is Cedric today? Well, to find out who Cedric is today, you get to find out who I was.
Okay.
You saw how I split up? Because that was the question, how it's supposed to be said.
Not at all.
Well, Cedric, which is my government name, is a person that is full of life, full of high expectations for himself, full of goals, full of motivations, and full of self-doubt. I know that doesn't make any sense if you put it all together, but we all are made uniquely. We all have our own ups and downs and stuff like that. And that's typically who I am. I'm very sensitive. Kiss my ass in your mama ass.
Is.
Final answer.
That nigga cry if it rained too long.
Call it what you want to. At least I cry. You can see my tears. Ain't no hiding. Ain't no faking around here. If I'm sad, you know what? You gonna know I'm sad.
All right, man. Tell people about your younger self.
My younger self. Ooh, let's go back to that little kid who used to sing around the house and getting on my mama nerve 24/7. I would say I was a very hyper kid. I was a very playful kid. I was definitely at times disobedient. I was that type of kid that used to get in trouble for talking too much and being the class clown constantly. I mean, every single day, my teacher would be like, go ahead and hand me your planner right now. We're going to go ahead and automatically start the day off with a red and a yellow. Because that's
we're
how
gonna work our way up.
we're going to work our way up.
Yesterday, you're going to try to outdo yourself.
Pretty much. And I was always that person that would get in trouble. And as soon as I get in trouble, because I was scared of my mother, cry instantaneously. Well, I'm going to write your mama a note. Excuse me? A note? You're going to say something bad in it? Completely bad. Horrible. You did horrible things, okay? So yeah, I was that kid. I was very playful, very joyful, but I would say I was bad. Looking back, I was bad. I used to do some stupid stuff.
Yeah, I used to be wild as fuck.
I used to forge my mama's signature for a moment there. When she found out, Lord Jesus.
Yeah. I just used to not give my mama shit. That's why when you said the note part, I was like, right, shit. But she ain't gonna hear about that shit till like 3 months later in the parent-teacher conference.
Woo. But I made it through my younger days, and I'm here today.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay, all right. That's it. You're just bad as fuck.
Yeah, bad. You know, a little here and there.
So what's this question says, what's a sad memory? I need both. Give me one of your saddest memories and a happy memory that you would never let go.
One of my happiest memories was when I auditioned for American Idol. Just to make a little background, me and my mom used to watch American Idol from the first season all the way up to the season we used to watch it for a very long time until her passing, and then I watched it until I auditioned for the season. So, you know, me being this little kid, 6, 7 years old, watching this show, watching with my mom, and then me finally going to it and actually saying that I don't care if I make it or not, I'm going to try. It was my first time ever being out of the state of Florida, and I was like 21 years old. And when I got there, I said, I may not be the best singer, but I'm going to be able to say I gave it a shot.
For sure.
And because of that, that's why I lead my life the way I lead it. At least I tried. And I always say that anytime I do something, hey, it may have not turned out the best, but I tried to give it my all.
That's what's up.
And one of my saddest moments is probably this is something I'm going to expose a family issue. I am blessed enough to have 3 older brothers. My oldest brother in age is the one I probably really grew up with the closest with. But when I was younger, I would say that I was picked on very frequently because, you know, I was loud. I had probably like a more softer voice, and people used to pick on me for that. So I remember I had just started high school. I was in the 9th grade. My brother was in the 12th. So
I'm sorry, is this a sad memory?
Yeah, it's a sad memory. Can I get there?
Okay, go.
I get there. My brother was in 12th grade, so he was more popular than me. So when I first started high school, I never forget this. We was walking down the hallway, right? And I saw him. He looked at me. And he kept walking. Like, looked me dead in my face. Didn't say a word. Didn't nod his head. Didn't hit me with a wave. And I had already knew it was because he was embarrassed of me because people used to bully me. So he did.
Shit.
I mean, but it's just the truth of it. So it was a situation where, you know, he was this popping high school dude and senior. People used to love him. And then you got his lame ass brother. So for that situation, I promise you I never forget that. I never even really told him, even brought that to his attention. But that's something that stuck out to me when you asked me that question. Because it was sad to me, but it definitely has built me up to just, you know, love myself even more.
Yeah, my dad would beat his ass. My dad would beat his ass. Oh, you letting motherfuckers? Because I definitely would have told on this.
You would? See, I was,
Daddy, this nigga got the power to make all this shit stop, and he ain't. Kill him. Now.
Oh, how we have come so far.
Yeah, That's what's up. That's what's up.
So that's that good and that's that bad, yeah.
So you told us a little bit about your kinfolk and them,
Uh-huh.
your mama and them, and then you start talking about your brother and them a little bit.
Right.
Go ahead and, talk about the family.
Family. Well, once again I'm the youngest brother of 3. Both of my older brothers were athletes in high school. They were basketball players, star basketball player. My youngest brother to me, he was musically talented. He played the piano and he was an artist. And then there was little old me. I couldn't dribble a ball to save my life. I couldn't play the piano to save my life. I couldn't draw a stick figure to save my life. You know what the talent that God gave me was? The talent of just personality, honestly.
He's just black, y'all.
Black and talented with personality, full of that. That can get you a long way, you guys. But no, I was raised pardamely with my closest brother. We were at the younger age, we were type of brothers that used to stay up at night, watch scary movies, and he used to haul ass and leave my ass in front of TV. We used to play the video games, and he knew I wasn't advanced in the video game. He didn't give a fuck. He used to beat my ass all the time in the games.
He did what he was supposed to do.
He did what he wanted to do. Okay, you supposed to teach me, just go beat on me like that. Yeah. But now if he try to play me in the game, understand, homeboy, you gonna lose that one. And then of course I was raised in a single family home. My mother, Anna Sanders, known as Little Mama, was a woman that definitely instilled a lot of core values with us. She taught me right from wrong. She taught me not to do drugs and weed and have unprotected sex and make sure you clean yourself properly. I was raised in a very Christian household, so going to church, 3 services, 5 a.m., 10 a.m., and then 1 p.m.
Which I'd be churched out.
I was churched out, pastor out, deacon out, Bibled out, anything that had to do with the Christianity. Listen, wasn't for me. But yeah, I think I was raised in a middle class African American household, and my mom, she did her best, and out came this beautiful star known as the King. Listen here, cuz. Ain't nobody better. Next question.
All right. What is something you want to overcome and why? You ugly. Ain't no overcoming.
That's between me and God. Okay, He's healing me every single day. I feel like my face is sculpted into a beautiful thing every single day. My biggest thing I want to get over is the fear of caring about somebody else's opinion. And to make that sum up, it's stage fright. My mom was a beautiful singer, a gorgeous singer. And I remember one time I asked her when I was a young age, Mom, why don't you sing in front of people? You're great. And the first thing she said, I have stage fright. She tried to sing one time and she just completely shut out. And that kind of has translated over to me. And my fear of other people's opinions has really stopped a lot of things in my life, my personal life, me being who I am type of life. So that's one of the things that I'm forever working on, because that's something that's just been with me since I was a kid. So that's what I want to get over. Stage fright. Put yourself out there, King. Make them notes. Bad or not. Indifferent. Try your best. Get it done. Don't give up. Motivate yourself. You're sexy. You're black. You're gorgeous. You're everything. Next question. I'm going to give it to you like nobody else did, homeboy.
All right. So back to channeling Younger King.
Right.
What did you really want to be when you grew up?
Honestly, I wanted to be a chef.
Yeah.
Completely a chef. Something about making a meal and it coming out correctly and feeding it to somebody and them being like, this is actually really good.
That bitch had all the key points of being a chef.
This bit is seasoned
a good chef
and baked well. You actually put your foot in it. And I actually took a whole bunch of courses in middle school and high school. But then when I got a little bit older and I started actually working for a fast food place, I realized I did not like working behind the kitchen. Because after you cook the food,
you don't even want to eat.
Don't even want to eat. You got to clean up. You got to prep. That's a no-go for me. Okay.
I can't just skip all this shit and get to the good food.
Yeah, I just want to be on the line. Can I just,
Right.
Something like that, rosada, something like that, a salad with cucumbers in it. Okay, that. So I had to let that dream go.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, what do you want to be now?
To be completely honest with you, I do not know. I think
nothing wrong with that.
There's so many things that I envision to do. People, if you don't know this, I'm a zodiac sign. I'm a Cancer, so I always live in my memories, and I'm always trying to make sure that my people, especially my mom, is proud of me. So my end goal is just to end up, at the end of the day, be wealthy, be successful, and to be able to help my family and my friends become wealthy. Because at the end of the day, when I get like 52 years old, I want to be able to call KP and be like, hey, bruh, let's go car shopping. And it'd be like a Rolls Royce or Bentley, and just like, that's the type of vibe that I'm on. I'm very much, I want to make it. Once I make it, or when I'm making it, I want my friends and family to do that, because I'm not paying for anybody's shit or bills.
Yeah, you and me both.
So you better get on the train, or you gonna be a bodyguard,
right? Something, bitch.
Something.
You finna go clean it. You finna do something around this motherfucker.
Watch these kids. When I'm going, this dog, right. That little ass dog. Watch that motherfucker.
Clean the motherfucking cage.
For
God
real.
damn it. Your ass ain't gonna get paid.
Train him.
Right. Fuck out of here. All right. So what is one of you seem to be pretty confident in yourself now. Like, what's one of your biggest insecurities?
Insecurities. For the longest time, my insecurities was the melanin of my skin. Being raised in a household with 3 other light-skinned
motherfuckers,
brothers, and then you be the darkest one. You always kind of felt like the odd man out.
Yep.
The attention wasn't always gravitated towards me, so I compensated that with my personality. But I was really insecure about the color of my skin, because I tell people this: before somebody on the street would tell you, your family will say it. So before anybody ever said you black as hell, it was my family that was like, boy, you black as hell. And that kind of created that issue when I was younger about me not really embracing my melanin. But now you can't tell me shit.
Yeah, that's true.
This black is beautiful. This blackness is great. This black stands out. This blackness bothers people so much that my presence alone just
set motherfuckers up.
Completely up.
Yeah, I feel the same way though, cause I tan on purpose now, bitch. I need to be a couple shades darker. I need to be goddamn walk around looking like a milk chocolate man.
Cause blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice, and everything over here juicy, homie.
That was a little.
What?
Everything over there is juicy.
It is. I mean, if you take it that way, money is money. Money is money. And I'm collecting for everybody. So listen here. Next question, player.
Oh God, that was okay. Let's get next question.
Yeah, right.
What is something? Oh no, I already asked you that. Hold on, wait. I done lost my place. Fuck
with you. Asked you about insecurity, man. Whoever said insecurity, that's what you supposed to find out. God damn.
What's one lesson that you seem to always fail?
The lesson of seeing something coming and not taking the course of action to stop it. What I mean, guys, I'm the type of person that nothing really gets over on me. I'm a very heavy overthinker, and I know people say overthinking is bad, but 9 times out of 10, I'm not overthinking. I'm right. But what I would intend to do is, like, I always give people this example of a train. I would see the train leave, right? And I would be standing in the middle of the railroad, and I would watch that train come full speed. And instead of me moving my ass out the way, it's like I want to see what the train is. Ooh, I want to see what type of color this train is. Well, maybe this next time it's going to derail and go the other way. It never does. It always hits me dead in the face. So that's one lesson that I believe the higher power puts in my life every single time, because he says, you ain't learned your lesson yet? You just going to keep letting me put these things in your life that you know is not going to mean you any good, but you're going to keep pressing the issue until I have to make it really hit you.
Yeah.
And it always ends that way. And that's something, even in my 27 years of living, I'm still working on. So that's the lesson.
That's what's up. All right. So what's your favorite color?
Completely gold. It wasn't always gold. When I was younger, my favorite color was the basic red, honestly. And red is still one of my favorite colors. It's the color of passion. It's the color of blood. It's the color of everything. I feel like red was a fire color. But when I got into my own persona, The Amazing King. Gold to me just stood out to me as a more royal color, a more rich, wealthy color. So gold.
Okay. What about your food? Favorite food?
I want to say this: any type of food besides okra is my favorite food.
So I bet you like to eat.
I like to eat. I mean, I'm a grown man. We eat meals around here. You can't come to me with a little half-ass plate. Be like, this gonna fill you up? No, it's not.
Not at all.
Run me 2 of those, okay? Bring me 3 Cuban sandwiches, little slices. 16 meatballs. A plate of chicken wings by itself, okay? And then I'm gonna go ahead and complain about my weight a later day.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite TV show?
Favorite TV show? I'm a 90s baby.
We already know the answer.
So
just say it.
Martin would be my favorite TV show because I'm just a goofy type of person, so I related a lot to Martin growing up. And honestly, I get a lot of my personality from Martin. So that's the show for me. That's the best show. Martin is a classic. He's the one.
Okay. So what are some of your if you had to give some of your character traits, like you asked me, what would you tell somebody?
I would tell people that I am when you get me, I'm gonna be a very big personality. I'm definitely consider myself to be a personality. I'm gonna be honest with you. In life, there's 2 ways you're gonna perceive me. You're gonna either think, oh, he has a great personality, or he's annoying as hell. There's no. It's always been one of the 2. Typically, I get that more good personality, so I get that.
Motherfucker's annoying.
Call it what you want to. That good personality weighs more. But I would always say good personality, kind-hearted. I think a lot of people, and myself, would say he's kind. He's genuinely kind. And he's motivational. Those are my character traits.
Okay.
That's what I'm giving.
So, what's a deep, dark secret that you don't tell people?
Excuse me?
But you heard me.
A deep, dark secret.
Because everything over there juicy.
Excuse me? Excuse me? There is no secrets over here, homeboy. The deep, dark secret that it's getting hot in this room. The deep, dark secrets. I don't know if there's a deep dark secret that I possess. I'm such an open book.
Are you?
A flat canvas, you know. I say it like I mean it, and I mean what I say.
Okay.
I like teeth.
It's not a secret.
Nobody knows that.
Everybody like a nice smile though.
Listen, you asked me a question. Deepest, darkest secret. It's gonna be that I enjoy.
But that's not dark.
What do you consider dark?
It's something that you don't want in the fucking light. You liking teeth. That's an assumption that anyone can make by looking at you.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I was gonna say, I don't forget. Why do you keep? Next question, ho. Next question. A deep dark secret is something that's still currently secret. Okay, certain things are not secret, Mr. KP, but we're gonna move on.
Okay, all right. So, what are some of your biggest accomplishments?
Oh, some of my biggest accomplishments are. We already talked about the American Idol thing. One of my couple of biggest accomplishments is when I was 25, before I got to the age of 25, I started this motivational movement called 25 by 25 Effect.
Okay.
It was me completing 25 goals before I got to the age of 25. After that, I had the story to tell, and I told my story. I had the upper. Luckily, that's achievement. I worked hard on that. I published my first e-sign book on Amazon, Barnes and Noble, and mostly all platforms for online literature. It's entitled Door 103. So to be an African-American male that published a book at the age of 25, for me, that was a big achievement. One of my newest current achievements is to be able to have produced 2 successful seasons of the Get Ready For It podcast.
Well, ultimately, it's just one. You're working on season 2.
You can't let me just have my moment.
I mean,
even though we almost done recording the season, I just can't let me have my moment.
Saying, we're not at the end, nigga.
Yeah, you see when somebody tries to take what you got and just yank it from you, this is what he does on a constant. But we know what, we're going to move past this. Next question.
You ain't finna keep motherfucking next questioning me, goddammit. What made you want to do a podcast?
What made me want to do a podcast, I felt like after I wrote the book that I was going through the decision on, should I write another one? And if you guys have ever written anything, writing a book takes a lot of energy. And writing the type of book I was writing was very emotionally draining.
Yes, it
I
was.
had to keep going back, reading it, and checking the format. You know, actually, KP had the he did me the honor of writing a piece in my book. So I appreciate that. But after I got past that portion, I was like, what's next for King? Because I'm always like, if I'm not like creating something, I feel like I'm not doing anything with my life. I feel like I'm just a number. I'm clocking in and going to work. So I decided one day, I honestly don't remember where I got the idea from. I said, I like to talk. I want to do a podcast. And literally, I can recall myself going through the motions of telling KP and telling Savage, okay, this is what I got. This is what I want to do. This is the color. This is the banner. This is how it's going to go. I found a spot. I bought the laptop. Buying the laptop was the hardest part. Buying the laptop and recording the first episode. So I wanted to do a podcast to just say I achieved something and the quality was good. And hopefully this podcast would take me and my fellow co-host to another level.
So what encouragement would you have for someone who wants to do what you did?
Self-motivation. You have to have the motivation yourself. Nobody can put it in you because there's a lot of times where, definitely in the beginning of the podcast, where it was just, well, what about this? What about this? You're going to do this. You have to have the self-motivation because there's a lot of things that will try to defer or deteriorate you from getting to your ultimate goal. So I tell people all the time, when you're going to do something, you have to do it and want it more than anybody else around you. Want it more than your family, your friends, your teacher, anything. You have to want it the most. That's what I would tell you, self-motivation.
So what are your plans for the podcast?
My plan is for the podcast is hopefully to
get rich, bitch.
To get wealthy.
Bitch.
You told me that. Wealthy. Wealthy is the word. Wealthy is longevity.
Sure.
Wealthy. I want to be able to get this platform and build it and hopefully one day possibly get on a radio station or even get be able to do hosting gigs and be able to move into maybe the field of acting and doing things like that. You know, I always tell people that me and my two fellow co-hosts are some of the most talented people you're ever going to meet in your life. There's a lot of talent in this one room. So I think all of us have a lot of talent that is going to be shown, and I can't wait for you guys. So buckle up and get ready for it.
All right, and then last question. What would you tell younger you?
I would tell younger me to love myself more. I would tell my younger self that there's going to be a lot of dark times. There's going to be a lot of situations where you don't love yourself, and it's going to show. And you're going to look for love in other people, hoping to show you the type of love that you always wanted. But until you find love with yourself, you're not going to find anything. And I would say to tell myself, be happy with who you are, because the people who you're trying to make happy and trying to hide who you are to other people don't even give a fuck about you at all. So why do you care about their opinion anyway if they don't see you on a regular basis? So get out of your head. It does get better. You're going to be all right. It's going to be some tough times, but my friend, you're going to get better.
That's what's up, my guy. That's what's up. You're still ugly. Make sure you tell yourself that.
And your bottom lip still stinks. We're still working on that decay and that toothpaste and the crowns and the rotten from the bottom to the top. But yeah, I hope, guys, that you got a little bit more information out of this first segment between me and KP. We definitely want to make sure that we gave you guys a reintroduction of who we are and what we like and our dislike and who we are and stuff like that. So we're almost done here. We're going to ask a couple more things here. We're going to it's just, it's called KP and King. How long have we known each other, KP?
What, 4, maybe 5 years?
4 or 5 years, I believe. I feel like it's been longer than that.
It probably
has.
Working
Working my damn nerves for
Shut
years.
the fuck up.
Just to give y'all a little run back, we worked at the same call center. It was so crazy because I remember the first time I even saw KP was I was working. I had to move my desk, and he had this like gold bowl, and I was like, what the hell is this? I was like, this ain't no damn chicken. And I looked over. He grabbed his hat. Like, what's that? He was like, it's goat. He just hauled ass.
That motherfucking goat was good.
I said,
Good.
oh, what the hell? And then, after that, it was just like shits and giggles.
Yeah, we really just kicked it from there.
For real. Tell us about the experience we have had with each other that you would never forget.
Oh man, yo, check this out. So it was this we had this manager guy, right? His name Pete.
Oh,
Nah.
watch this. I think you listen to. Listen, this is the truth. This is how we have to be honest. We said a name. He said he gonna finish the story.
Hey, so at the time he was like our new manager, or whatever. You know how it is when you get them new managers. They come in, they trying to set their own rules, regulations, blah blah blah, woo woo. Now I ain't gonna lie. Whenever Ken came around, we didn't ever do no fucking work. Which is, you know what I'm saying, is your nigga come around, you bound to start talking and bullshitting or whatever. But in this particular case, my desk was the left, my left hand, and the printer was my right hand. I know y'all can't see it, but just picture your hands on your fucking body are not too far apart. And this nigga come over making copies. So I'm at my desk doing my job, blah, 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 and this nigga's at the printer doing what somebody had asked him to do. But in the meantime, of course, we got there cracking jokes and shit, and this nigga came over.
Rolled up.
I'm talking about, like, big dog status, like, y'all need to shut the fuck up when I come around type shit. And it was not that type of day. And I probably honestly would have lost my job that day if it wasn't for King, because I was ready to go there with his ass. He's like, just let it go, man. Fuck that shit. I ain't letting shit go. Fuck this nigga. And goddamn, it was about to go there. But it didn't, though.
It really did, because literally what's happened is the person he's speaking about made a statement. He was like, yeah, you guys understand? And KP was just like, no, because he legitly is printing and I'm legitly doing my work. And I literally had to see, I said, take that L. I said, KP, take that L. Take that L. He looked at me, he's like, bro, I was like, no, bro, just take that L.
It was finna go left.
Because the type of manager the dude was, he was like, that power that he wanted was like,
he was finna run with it.
And
I was ready to run with his ass, because you got me fucked up. We grown, bitch.
Oh, that is what
it was finna go left real fast.
Oh God. Okay. What's something that annoys you about one another?
You can go first.
Let me say. So many damn things.
Fuck off.
KP is a very good friend. He's very KP is, I want to say, you know how you have that parent, you come home with straight A's,
God.
but you got that one B, and they hound you about that damn B. That's what KP do. KP would be like, well, you did this, but you need to do this, and the third. He's I want to say he's one of my toughest critics. I would say that.
It's always what's next, man. You gotta always be prepared for the what's
Answer
next.
the damn question.
Motherfucker cry about everything. That motherfucker just be crying for no reason. And I don't know how to deal with that shit. So I just be like, nigga, shut the fuck up. Let's go. And then they cry about that. It be like, damn, bro, you ain't done crying. Shit.
I don't be literally crying. He just
don't be, but he
whining.
just whines. Yeah, he
whines
whines a lot. Yes, a hell of a fucking lot. I'm pretty sure Savage can attest to that.
Savage is not here. Don't speak about that beast. Because he's locked in the kennel right
man,
now.
we talk about my dog, man. My dog out here living life right now.
He's living life in the dog pound. Just to let you guys know, we reduced the amount for the GoFundMe down to 50 pennies instead of 100 due to, the COVID-19. We're looking for 50 cents here, basically, people.
Now, when he hear this, I hope he clown. He'll goof ass.
Okay, so we're going to play a game called Who More Likely? Just basically out of the two of us, who is more likely to be the person that will do it or say it or whatever. So who's more likely to die in a scary movie?
Yo ass.
I feel like I'm more the intelligent one. You more like, let's just fight the person.
Hell no. I mean, shit, if it came to that, hell yeah, we finna die anyway. She get me fucked up. But your emotional ass, I don't want to run over there. Let's run over here. Why are we running? Why can't we just talk about it? Bitch, don't get your ass up. This nigga try to kill us. Let's go.
I probably would die first.
You definitely. Yeah, definitely would.
You gonna know I was a main character in that goddamn movie.
The one that died, for sure.
Who would be the first one to say something stupid in a serious situation?
Ooh, that's probably me.
That is KP. KP. It's not me.
That's what.
Definitely. Just say something.
Yeah, that's
completely left
all
field.
the way off the wall.
You'd be like, what?
Niggas be looking like, the fuck are you? Now's not the time, my nigga. Oh, my bad.
all.
Shit.
At least he owned it, you guys. At least he owned it.
Yeah, no, I'm
Okay.
I'm definitely.
This next one is a hard one. Who's more sensitive?
Oh, really?
This is a tough one. And there was that one time you had, let me be honest with you guys. I'm a zodiac sign.
Definitely Cancer. Yep.
This
Motherfucker is emotional. We just said that like 10 seconds ago.
but I'm good-hearted.
Mhm.
Who's more likely to cry while watching a sad movie?
Also you.
You think so?
Definitely you. You said about Marley and me, my guy.
God damn it, that damn
You picked
dog.
Bambi over Up.
Damn sure did. That damn deer. Hunting season. Okay. Who's more likely to complain? KP.
I said we both. We both kind of neck and neck there. Because if you don't like some shit, you'll definitely whine about it.
Damn sure will.
you at least I hold my shit in and then be like, you know what? I can't do this shit. Yo ass, I ain't doing this shit. And then you be like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a try. You know what? I don't know why I tried this shit. This shit is stupid.
Yes. Especially about lemon pepper wings.
Oh God.
Anyway,
Shut
sorry.
the fuck up.
Who's the first one to start an argument? KP motherfucking Bailey is the first one to start it.
My nigga, I don't start arguments.
This
I make statements that start arguments.
This man will be like, you stupid, you ain't shit.
Nah, that's
What else? What is that gonna lead to?
if you was fucking stupid and you ain't shit,
he always say, I'm just being honest.
because
You want this argument, cuz come get it.
nah, nigga, I spit facts and then those start arguments. I don't start no shit. I might say some shit though that make you want to start some shit. That's not my problem after I say what I say.
Who's more likely to hold a grudge longer?
I don't think neither of us are those type of people.
I don't think neither of us are those type of people with each other. Nah,
Now other motherfuckers.
it's a little different.
If I feel like I don't need to talk to your ass no more.
Young man, you can hold a grudge for a long time. I'd be like, KP, won't you just talk to who?
Right. For what?
She just said who?
For what?
Invite her back. Invite my no.
Not at all.
No.
Hell no. No.
Okay. Dang, I lost my spot. You guys.
Who's more likely
Thank
to
you.
fuck Betty White?
Ooh.
Gang bang.
Listen,
It's going down.
I'm be honest with
We
you.
going on the wheel.
We are.
We moving in the next day.
Literally, we coming rich or die trying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we gonna tag team Betty.
That little Golden Girl. I mean, what show she was in?
Yeah, I think that was it.
Golden Girl. Yeah,
Mhm.
Golden Girl. That little chick she got.
Pop out them teeth, turn on the light, turn off the
Mhm.
lights. Look here.
Now, if you start changing my life and treating me in ways I've never been treated before, you may have to leave.
Now Betty still got it in the kitchen. Hopefully she's a crocker too. You know, what I'm saying? Not a cracker, a crocker. Betty Crocker.
I bet her sweet potato pie recipe so damn mean.
Mm-hmm. Betty look like she.
Don't think so?
She ain't got it all in the kitchen. she was a fine little tenor in her day, but shit, I don't know about that cooking.
This is another tough question. Who is more likely to pass a reading and spelling test?
Tough. That's tough.
Mm-hmm. Difficult.
I could read the hell out of some shit. Spelling shit.
Spelling is a no-go for me completely. I'm not joking. Like, it's like you would think that, boy, how the hell you got to high school? My spelling is really bad, but I'm making it through life each and every day. What I do don't require me to spell, because spell check and Google will make me through. But
That's true.
yeah, it would be me. I'm be honest with you. I'm not there for that at all.
Yeah, no, I can't. I could spell, but I'm the worst. At it.
Onomatopoeia.
Don't ask me to spell shit.
Ask me how long it took me to learn Mississippi. Listen, all them damn S's. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to spell it. Mississippi. Next question. We're gonna play a quick game before we wrap up. Here is pick one. Okay, and these are like mostly some music things, some things like that. So we're gonna get some.
One of these.
You got a question on one of these?
Go ahead.
Okay. J. Cole or Kendrick Lamar?
I'm going Cole. You know, Cole.
I'm going Kendrick Lamar. Because he's better all over around. He's a better rapper, better person, and his melanin is popping more severely than J. Cole. I'm just playing, but no, my choice is definitely Kendrick Lamar. But why J. Cole, KP?
It's my nigga, bro. Day one. I just vibe with him more than anything. I kind of if you know about J. Cole's been around a very long time, and I caught J. Cole after the whole the little type of wave he had with his first couple hits, like Mr. Nice Watch and all that other shit. And I was like, eh. And then I found I fucked around and stumbled on Friday Night Lights. I had to play that shit literally twice a day, and I would listen to it from start to end every day. He spoke a lot of truth about my situations too. So
Okay. And next one, Summer Walker and Summerella. Summerella is a more underground
I was about to say I don't know
singer.
what that is.
She so who would you pick?
Summer Walker.
I'm picking Summerella. I don't know if you guys know what Summerella. Look her up. She
I gotta listen to it now. I just looked her up. That was my question. I was gonna say, who is that? But
she's saying some good.
Summer Walker is fucking bae. All
Okay.
all the way.
Before the nose chop or after?
Before, nigga. First of all, have you ever heard CPR?
I have not. I actually don't really even listen to Summer Walker. She's a beautiful lady, but she's very talented.
Her
but I
voice
don't listen
is
to her.
amazing.
She's not better than Ashanti. Next question. See, oh baby, oh baby, oh baby, oh baby.
This bitch need help, man.
Okay, let's talk about a TV show. This is okay. Dragon Ball Z or The Last Airbender?
Last Airbender.
Ooh,
Like
I'm gonna
if,
say this.
if I could die and come back in another universe,
It'll be.
please bring me back.
It's
as
so
I-
crazy because The Last
in that
Airbender
universe.
was a Nickelodeon show, and when that show came out, it was just so full of a storyline. Like everything made sense. Now, of course, there was a couple of filler episodes, but and I'm a big Dragon Ball Z fan. But the
shit was
Last
deep.
Airbender,
It was deep, bro. That shit was
It was-
beyond deep.
I still want to find out what happened to Zulo's mother. And
You know what I'm saying? They fucking owe us. I'm sorry.
Right.
I'm a
No.
real big Avatar fan. Like,
No,
They owe us,
They owe
dog.
us because I don't want to.
and that's why I thought it went past season 3. I was
Right.
like, oh shit,
Right.
nigga, we gotta figure out what the fuck happened to this
His
man,
mama.
mama.
They
Like,
never said it at all.
ever.
Not one
they owe us
time.
that. They owe us
She
that.
died. Did she get killed?
They
Was
supposed
she
to be doing like
hijacked?
a live action thing on Netflix,
They should.
and I need that backstory.
I need that backstory completely.
And I
'cause
also
feel
need
like
the
that.
characters to reflect how they were in the cartoon. So if y'all motherfuckers is listening, Katara and Sokka need to be black.
Black.
You hear me? You
Black.
hear me?
'Cause y'all.
Black, because that movie y'all did,
Horrible.
y'all. I'm sorry, y'all ain't do it, but somebody let that.
It
nigga
was
do that
Nickelodeon
shit.
trash. Nickelodeon. If you
They
ever sponsor us,
allowed
we
him to
messed
do
with you,
that
but
shit.
that movie was trash. Horrible. Disgrace.
I don't even think it would have been better if y'all would have put black people in that
For
motherfucker.
real,
I'm just
for
saying.
real.
No.
They
I'm
said, you
just
want to
saying.
audition for this? No. The hell?
Right, they made them do that movie. Get your ass over here and stand right here and do this dumb ass
Now,
movie.
mind you, I'm a big Dragon Ball Z fan, but with Last Airbender, it just has a more drawing
Yeah,
attention
it
story
was,
to it. Matter of fact, I'm probably go home and watch the episode
It
of
was
that.
deep. Yeah.
Okay, what about funny movies or scary movies?
It depends on my mood, man.
You know what's so funny? When I watch a scary movie, I'm always so jumpy, but I always watch them.
You got to.
You got to.
That's the whole point of watching scary
For
movies.
real.
If you're not scared afterwards, that shit was not. It didn't.
I went to go see
wasn't a good
Us
movie.
in movie theater. It's not even really a scary movie, but they had this jumping part. Boy, I didn't lost my mind in that movie.
What? My wife is like, it's not that. What the? It's like, it ain't that. Oh, okay. All right.
Listen, this
Okay.
I started talking about. Oh, this what we this what we doing, huh?
Right. Bitch, I went outside looking at everything funny. It was nighttime
Yeah.
till we came out the theaters. I was like, babe, hold my hand.
Yeah, for real.
Ain't no telling
I
what
don't
the
need
fuck
another
going
one.
on.
You out here to
It's
feel
me.
my ass.
It's me. Look
It's
at
me.
me in my eyes,
Eyes.
goddamn it. Look at this pattern I blink.
And the last question, the pick one is: are you an ass man or a boob man? Ass.
I like them cheeks. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like a nice set of boobs too, but
I prefer the ass.
yeah, I gotta be able to grab on something while I'm.
Yeah. What I look like coming
shit.
from a long day of work from home
Look
get in
at
bed.
something.
and looking at a flat ass, a flat ass. What the hell we finna do?
Nothing.
We probably finna still have sex, but I'm not
Oh,
gonna
for
really
sure, for
enjoy
sure,
it
for sure.
fully.
Yeah,
'cause,
right.
You know, it's hell.
No,
you ain't
I
got
gotta
nothing.
be. Even if it ain't sexual, it's just I need to when you walk past and you get out the shower,
Yeah.
or even if you just walking, just in general, I need to be looking and be like, boy, I can't wait to taste that later. God damn, look at that ass, shake it. Titties are like, I don't know, they're cool.
They're cool.
It's just I'm not really
For
big on it.
for me per se.
I can't clap no titties. I could clap some cheeks though.
Okay, and this is the last question before we wrap it up. You know, we've been in this thing for a long time.
Just chit
What
chat.
is some advice that you would give me, KP, and what is some advice I would give you? You want to go first? You want me to go first?
I don't know. We kind of we talk about shit like this not on the air. So.
This is true.
Just kind of what you hinted on earlier. You know, you can't. I think you should. Don't give too much of a fuck about what other people think about you. I feel like you carry that weight because you choose to, not because you have to.
Good answer. Good answer. Mine would be for you, is to make sure you utilize all your talents. I probably tell KP this all the time. I don't know if you remember this. I tell this boy is that he is very talented. He probably possesses more talents than I. No, seriously. And I want you to definitely keep that beautiful, beautiful talents. Use them and keep that motivation. Keep that battery pack charged fully. And I want you to reach from the stars and never give up, no matter the obstacle.
Thanks, my guy.
No problem. Listen, we spoke. Speak.
This motherfucker
Spoke some facts today in here. I hope this episode gave you just a little more information about me and KP and who we are.
You know,
boy Savage going to come back one day and do this with you guys and get to know him as well. But once again, it's your boy, the Amazing King, coming to you live in the color, bringing that oh so amazing touch. You know what I've been thinking about, guys? Honestly, I may change my intro. It's just long as hell. Anyway, though, but please follow me at AmazingIam_. Also follow the podcast page at Ready for it _1. Make sure you follow my boy Savage XL at the Real Keys as well.
Up jumps the boogie. It's your boy Parker67_. Y'all go check me out. Stay ready. You ain't gotta get ready. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, for sure. The tape is out. Goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Go click the link in my bio. Title, Spidiffy, Apple Pay, Apple Play, Apple Music, whatever the fuck. Y'all go. Y'all go check me out.
Bet, appreciate y'all. Get ready for it.